Cowboys fan, this is why you're annoying. Cole Sports presents on the daily. Another week, another weekday, another on the daily. Cole Johnson's on the mic and on the video screen, as you can see. On the Daily on Tap, presented by Cole Sports. And before I begin, I hope everyone is having a happy Martin Luther King holiday. We celebrate freedom with that social justice warrior. Thank you, Martin Luther King Jr., for teaching us all to be free and to enjoy freedom and to have freedom and fight for freedom for everybody on this planet. Now, with that out the way, this is about Cowboys fan, and I want to make this precursor before I continue. This does not apply to all Cowboys fans. Not all of them are. I'm pretty good friends with a few of them, and some of them are pretty good. In fact, some of them are actually quite, what's the word? Oh, yeah, sensible. But I'm not talking to the sensible Cowboys fan. I'm talking to the fanatical ones, the ones that really are unhinged, the ones that are delusional, the ones that will, at a drop of a dime, just say that their team is going to go all the way, no matter how horrible or how mediocre the team may be. So today, we're going to put Cowboys fan under the microscope of the list. And here are the 5 reasons why they are extremely aggravating, annoying, nauseating, and obnoxious. Point number 1. Until the playoff loss that the team suffers, if they even get to the playoffs, the team can do no wrong. So I'll even make this caveat too. Until the team's latest playoff loss or until the team's latest loss that eliminates them from the playoffs, the Cowboys could do no wrong. You cannot say anything wrong about them, or you can't say anything critical about them. You know, like Randy Gregory for many years just seemed to be one who was running afoul of the law. Now he's actually gotten his stuff straight. Or Ezekiel Elliott, the dude was a drunken idiot for a couple of years. Now he's matured and he's better. But in saying those things then to Cowboys fan, you're attacking family members to them, it seems. And that was absolutely funny to me. And I do mean funny because I just couldn't grasp, and I still can't grasp why Cowboys fan cannot understand criticism is necessary, even if it is a family member that they love. You know, like the next point I have to mention. Number 2. Cowboys fan, not all, but the most obnoxious ones, are ungracious winners and extremely sore losers. I just got finished watching a TikTok, and this is after, of course, their 23-17 loss that the Cowboys took at the hands of the 49ers in the 2021 Super Wildcard Weekend game. And this guy was brandishing a weapon and tried to basically tuck the gun underneath his cowboy jumper. Sore losers category, right? Ungracious winner. Whenever they have a big time win, I don't even have to go far. All you have to do is go into week 18, and they talked about their 51-26 win against a second string laden Philadelphia Eagles squad, and you would have thought the Super Bowl was next week. It's that type of thing, and they rub it in your face. And of course, they scored 56 as well against the Washington football team, and they were like, well, we're Super Bowl bound, and your team sucks. the ungracious winning, sore losing thing gets old, which leads me to number three about ungracious winner, sore loser category. They consistently and suddenly live in the past. I mean, how many times have you all, who are not Cowboys fans, heard the phrase, how many rings we won? How many rings your team won? We got 5 rings. Check out the rings. Check out the rings, baby. Check out the rings. To that, all I have to say is, and when anyone comes to me with that, I always say, forget the rings, man. There's so much dust is collected on them. I can't remember the last time you all have had any. Which, yes, I do know. January of 1996 is the last time a Cowboys team won a Super Bowl ring. So we're now approaching 26 years since their last Super Bowl victory. But I have to break it to them that way because it is nauseating and obnoxious. It's like they want to rub it in, and of course, living in the past, another prime example of that is, well, we're America's team. Look at America's team. We are America's team. Look who gets the ratings. Look who people talk about. Look who gets the lion's share of all of the attention. Well, for one, it's because the team is a soap opera. Two is because you all are soap operas too. You all actually can use to be. You all can actually do reality TV shows just with the fandom. And three, America's team is the Patriots. It's not the Cowboys. Why? It's a funny thing. America does not like mediocrity. They love winners. And the Cowboys since 1996 has not won anything. In fact, you can't even say you've won the National Football Conference. You can't even say you won the conference in which you play, let alone a Super Bowl. Which goes to the next point I have to make about the number 4. They arrogant believe every other team sucks, and they show absolutely no respect toward them. None. It's as if it's the Cowboys and every other franchise.
You've got to be joking me.
It's true. I wish I was joking you, but that is how they think. That is how they roll. That is how they move. It is as if other teams cannot have a more prestigious, more luxurious, more legendary, more of a legacy than the Cowboys. But I hate to break the news to you. There is a team that's in Western Pennsylvania who's won more Super Bowls than the Cowboys have. And I know you know the team quite well because 2 of the Super Bowl L's you've taken and the last Super Bowl you won was against this team. Yeah, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, they actually hold 6 Super Bowls to your 5. And then you have another team that has 5 along with you, and the 49ers, the team that beat you yesterday. And then you have another team that has 6. And that is the true America's team. The one that in the stretch that you have not won a Super Bowl, this team has won 6, and that is the Patriots. 2001, they had 0 Super Bowls. In 2001, the Cowboys had 5. 21 years later, the Patriots have 6. The Cowboys have 5. So, unfortunately for you Cowboys fan, there are more teams that have better legacies than you, and there are some who have just as strong of a legacy as you. You have to show respect to them because the star on the helmet is not the only game in town. And that extends to the final point that I have to make, which is the beautiful point that I really, really laugh. So this almost ties in with number 1. After the latest playoff loss or after the time the team is eliminated from making the playoffs, you will hear the following. Quote, you know we're going to win the Super Bowl next year, right? You know we're going to win the Super Bowl. Close quote. You can talk that junk this year, just like the previous 25. You're not winning it this year. You know why you're not winning it this year or next year? It's because of the person who is leading the way. Yeah, I love Gerald, but he chose, and Jerry Jones, and that's who I call Gerald. I don't really call him Jerry. Gerald chose Mike McCarthy. And because that guy is not going to lead any team to the Super Bowl, he's not going to lead the star to the Super Bowl anytime soon. So if you want to be serious about we're going to go to the Super Bowl next year, find someone else to lead the team, because your team is right now talented. Your team is stock full of talent, but they're also a stock full of immaturity and a lack of discipline. That's not trash talk. Look at how that game unfolded yesterday. 14 penalties for almost 90 yards. And the last play of the game, I rest my case. So here are the 5 reasons why not all Cowboys fans, but the most obnoxious ones, why Cowboys fan can be aggravating, annoying, and obnoxious. Number 1, until the latest playoff loss or until they're eliminated from the playoffs, the team can do no wrong. Number 2, they are ungracious winners and extremely sore losers. Number 3, they constantly and consistently live in the past. Number 4, they arrogantly believe that it's them and the other 31 teams. And number 5, we're going to Super Bowl next year is their mantra 5 minutes after their latest disappointment. Those are the list. That's what I think. So I want to hear what you have to say. If you encounter Cowboys fan, please tell me how it is for you. If it's the same for you as it is for me, I think we're going to have a ball in comparing notes. Like this video and share throughout your social media community. Don't forget, comment below because I want to hear what you have to say, good or bad. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to get any and all content that emanates from here. So you can get the choice of at and another thing on the daily, the mothership program called Sports the Broadcast, an extra special, or that was then, or 2-minute warning. You have your choice of all sorts of content. And that's the time I have. Thank you so much for joining me. And I enjoy doing this for you. And have a wonderful MLK Day. Celebrate freedom wherever you travel and spread freedom to wherever you go. For all of us here at Cole Sports, I'm Cole Johnson, and this has been yet another installment of Cole Sports on the visual and on the daily.